Hey y'all, it's me, Nola Empress, Big Queen, not the little one. If this your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, hey kings and queens, gods and goddess of the light. I hope y'all are doing awesome, amazing, great, and blessed. Of course, feeling beautiful as always. You heard me? You know I like to send out a little beauty for those that are feeling down and out, y'all. But I felt this little nudge from someone. And this could be somebody's teacher here, don't have to be, but it could be somebody that taught you or whatever the case may be. But in the month of April, this month, they are doing some gossiping, okay? There's some gossip going on that someone is looking for their father, okay? Maybe in April, somebody here was, they have mistaken some kind of cancerous disease as like a STD, but it actually turned out to be cancer or something like that, like melanoma to be exact. Okay, but it's some gossip going around, and they said they're a lie and the truth ain't in them. But right behind that, they're like, "What's up, bro?" So maybe they think the brother know where the father is, but they feel like the brother is lying because maybe they think he's lacking, but the brother is not in lack. Okay. It says also somebody here they could be separated. They may have lost their man, okay, and they can't seem to handle it. So somebody here may have got strung out on drugs due to them losing their man. But it says hurt him to hurt the girl he loved, but no one goes against the family. They feel like somebody went against the family, maybe the brother. But when I kept saying like, where the fuck is my father? They asking where the father is. For some of you, whoever this is resonating for, your father's in the basement. I think with the problem is the person they acting dumb like they don't know with rose-colored glasses. Somebody here is acting dumb like they don't know where the father is or what the hell is going on here. Um, but it's just a lot going on, and I just feel like somebody is worried about their foundation. But let's continue. At this time, I welcome in my protection, my elevated protection of the highest spiritual light. Okay? It says, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Okay? So, it's like, it's almost if this, I almost say pastor, but it's almost like this person is trying to, like, protect themselves, okay? Because they feel like either somebody is trying to take them out or they're trying to protect, like, some kind of inheritance, some kind of money. It's something here that they're trying to protect. When no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Um, Maybe this is the brother protecting the father. Something could be significant about Europe. This could be a European or somebody here from Europe. Reverse, it says he already got a man. Maybe they think this brother is also in the closet, but he's not. Yeah, it's a lot. I'm using my coffee deck, so it's a lot of different energies that may come out. It says broken but healed. Yeah, somebody lost their man. All right, and they don't like the idea of their foundation, whatever they built, being like torn down. So it's giving the energy of somebody maybe going through some kind of tower moment. Yeah, it could be some receipts. Maybe your teacher, somebody teacher, maybe have some receipts here. Maybe about a friend, a classmate, or an associate. They got some receipts on somebody here, some evidence on someone here. Mm, that maybe they lost their man, and they could be just doing some bull crap because they lost their man, like something about somebody's foundation. Somebody here, they going through some bad stuff, but they're trying to focus on the good, when really they're being led to open their eyes and really see. Okay, so somebody here is giving they're in denial. hmm Somebody could be black. Okay, it says pick up and move on. Somebody is in denial. It's like it's time to move on from a situation, a person, a place. But it seems like somebody here is in denial. Heavy on this brother energy on this person losing their man here. Okay, is what Holy Spirit coming out. The Holy Spirit may be trying to lead this person, let this person, to tell them like just really pay attention. Like if you're not wanted somewhere, just going about your business. Yeah, this person needs to be focused on their new journey, a new path, or something like that. This rejection is God's protection. Yeah. You can have a sister involved or a cousin involved here. Someone here may also have Down syndrome with 1212 coming out. Yeah, a sister can be involved or a friend that you would consider a sister. They may be having some kind of cancer stuff going on, and it's tough for somebody to speak up about something. Yeah, it's time to pay attention. Somebody is needing to pay attention maybe to their health here. I just felt like that basement question, like where the father is, kind of threw me off a little bit. But we in this thing. How y'all doing? Y'all doing great, right? Yeah, it's a lot of cancer around here. That somebody is sick. Yeah, me versus you. Somebody could be sending you some music though. It's some music that they're sending you that they no longer want to come up against you no more. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody may have obsessive compulsive disorder, but it came out on the fence. So maybe this is what people think about this person, but it's not true. It says, I am allowed to ask for what I need. Some of you have been called to ask, okay? If you need the Holy Spirit to guide you, pray, ask the Holy Spirit to help you through whatever it is. Okay? But you are allowed to ask for what you need, okay? Yeah. Lord, I don't got time for this today. Somebody just married somebody over here for money, okay? Somebody here could possibly be of the same sex, but they married this person just for the money, okay? Somebody is not somebody's child here, so I'm picking up on more than one energy. So be patient with me, you guys. Yeah, it could be a cousin involved and an aunt, so maybe an aunt and a cousin got married, or somebody here got married. Yeah. Somebody's finding out that somebody's mommy, maybe they're an energy vampire, or maybe they're not. Something about August. It could be a Pisces involved. And like I said, a cousin. Yeah, somebody is mad because you spoke some truths about them. So somebody here is going to get a visitor. And somebody owes somebody. It says that ninja owe my. So somebody owes somebody here. Yep. And somebody is there, they're done because they feel like somebody here is sneaky. And when they meant no weapon from against them shall prosper, that's what they meant. With 70 times 7, it's coming out. Somebody could be, experiencing that kind of karma, but they're steady trying to blame somebody. They're playing the blame game here. Yeah, because their foundation is in trouble or something, so they're blaming somebody. Yeah, somebody wants to talk. This could be somebody that wears costly clothes. There could be a cousin involved. This could be future tense. Somebody's classy and elegant, born with 2 parts. It just keep coming out. I don't know. I can also have a church member that want to speak to somebody here. Whether you go to church or your family go to church, they want to speak to you about something here. Yeah, something about the faith. Your faith told you that somebody was sneaky. Something told you that somebody was sneaky. Something about Australia in 1975. I don't know. Maybe they were just cold-hearted. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. It says pastor on Sunday, drug dealer all week long. Lord, have mercy. Let's switch this day, please. Something about Kentucky could be significant. What is the status of my money? Colorado can be significant to this reading. It says, can they help you elevate? Whoever you dealt with or whoever's dealing with who, this person was not able to help somebody elevate. Somebody here is in the basement. Somebody here is pregnant. Okay, it could be a gay cousin involved. Don't have to be. But you can have a gay cousin, they smell bad because of whoever they were sleeping around with. Somebody here is gassy, so they could be shitty about something here. Yeah. Something has also been delayed. I feel like something is about to hit the news, but I said this in another reading, y'all. Oh, you could have your ex-partner, somebody that you were dealing with, like one of your exes. Maybe they're stinking because they slept with their own cousin. I remember in my reading that I had got yesterday, I think, that they was talking about incest rituals, sex rituals or something. And I guess your person, whoever your person was, they was dealing with one of their family members and they contracted something. Like they have this foul smell, whether it's spiritually or physically, they have this foul smell because of who they laid up with. I don't know who Walter is. But Walter, Craig, married, it came out again. Yeah, call me if you get lonely in this house. If somebody had a vulnerable moment and it led to something else, maybe. Y'all just said that something's gonna be hitting the news. Yeah, okay. Somebody didn't want to listen here. Yep. Something is faded, you guys. This could be an old head. Somebody name is Jack. It says, I'm growing at my own pace. You got friends involved in this, family friends. It's a lot of people, bosses that knew that things were going on and happening, okay? Here. Maybe somebody has some connections with the government. Family is what you make it, top tier. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see, y'all. Y'all alright? 12-12 on the timer. 12, I've been saying 12-12 a lot, y'all. What do we have for the collective? Let's continue this message. Opposites attract. They met somebody that was just like them and they had to learn a lesson. I just said somebody's ex. Come on now. Somebody's ex out here was being unfaithful and had to learn a lesson here. Yep. Because of the type that they go for. Yeah. Somebody may be pulling and pushing and pulling on your energy. This person is imbalanced. They out here Netflixing and chilling, sneaking around with their friends. They even have friends with benefits. They were spending time with someone else, and it's someone else with their family member, maybe their cousin. Yeah, they start giving you the cold shoulder. Maybe you guys broke up, or y'all in some kind of separation, but I know y'all at a distance. So somebody here is snooping, like they're drive-by stalking you. They watch your social media. They could be getting readings on you, all right? Yeah, they're trying to get some guidance, maybe on how to come back, how to make something right here. But somebody knows something here. Yeah, but they're contemplating. They're unsure, okay, because of the choices and decisions that they made. They feel guilty for this. They could want to apologize to someone here. They feel real remorseful and ashamed. Yep, somebody maybe want to pop up on you. Yeah, surprise visit. They're going to reach out. But for some of you, I feel like it's going to be in person, okay? They're trying to, I feel like this person has these addictions. They have let them go. Maybe they no longer have these same addictions that they used to have. And they want to come back in because they feel like you guys have unfinished business, okay? Maybe they're trying to get some kind of proposal so that you will reconcile with them. Because, like I said before, they are in a lot of regret. And this person is starting to miss you. And they're reminiscing about, y'all, whatever y'all had, okay? So if they had a double life, they're no longer living it. And they lied to you in the past, they no longer want to be a liar, okay? If they was deceptive, okay, choosing other relationships over you, they no longer want to do that. Ooh, they come on now. I just said this. They want to reconcile. Yeah, they want you guys to come back together and resolve these issues. 1444 on the timer. Yeah, I feel like somebody was caught red-handed though. Maybe a lot of secrets are being exposed. This could be another reason why somebody is rushing in, because they was out here being promiscuous, playing these games, and allow somebody to come in and distract them. Okay? A wild night turned into something else. This could be involving that cousin though. And they kept you waiting, you know what I'm saying? But this person is hurting. They mad because they feel like they did all this because they didn't love themselves. Maybe their family had issues that they still haven't resolved. Maybe this is something that their family did. You know what I'm saying? Mess with each other. Maybe, this cousin abused this person young and it just kept going in their older days. I don't know. I don't want to make excuses, but I do want to let you know that this person is crying, they hurting, they in a lot of pain and sorrow, and this person might be depressed, okay? They see that you loving yourself and you took back your control. They see you being happy, and I just feel like they want to reconcile because they want to be happy too. Some of y'all got a stalker on y'all hand. Somebody was out here being childish. They was very immature at the time. For some of you, this person played the victim, okay? And this is why and it was very argumentative. Let me slow down. Yeah, and you notice red flags in this person, okay? You like, damn, you want to cheat on me. You know what I'm saying? I see the signs. I can't ignore this deception, right? All you want to do is argue, pick arguments with me. And so now you guys are in no contact. You may have blocked this person, okay? And for some of you have completely cut off all communication with this person here. Somebody here is unemployed. They broke. Maybe they got fired from their job. Okay, whatever they went into for the money reasons, they no longer receiving that possibly. They just got too caught up in whatever it was. They was living beyond their means, okay? But somebody here, whoever they did, this is who they came into union with. Somebody that this cousin blocked them. Possibly from you because they was a hater. They was jealous of what you guys had, the intimacy, the passion that you brought out of this person, man. And I feel like this cousin also could be obsessing over you. They have some kind of attraction to you, but they may have asked this person and they denied it. But this person, in fact, do want to be some of you guys' new love, want to be also an option that you choose. Okay, now that you have cut this person off and you're back on the market, twin flame, soulmate, and karmic energy here. Yeah, somebody was hiding their true feelings for someone here. They really have deep emotions, and this cousin could possibly be secretly in love with you. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this is gonna come out. Something is gonna happen though, where it's gonna be broadcasted on the news. I don't know if this past, present, or future tense. For some of you, your past person could be your twin flame. Yeah, but this person played a lot of mind games. They were very immature. Also, I feel like this is somebody that like to test you a lot, and then or cause situations in your life, and then analyze you to see how you were going to do, what you were going to do in situations. I don't know, but how can you try to test somebody and do all that when you are here being grimy, deceptive, doing what the fuck you want to do? Give me more, thank you. Yeah, secretive, sneaky, mystery, hidden information. This X. So when they come back trying to win you over, they still gonna hide some shit from you, right? Because I'm feeling like it's up to 3 men in this situation here. This person constantly was unfaithful to someone here, kept you in a love triangle, and this is your ex in question, possibly your twin flame, like I said. If they ran from you, now they're trying to chase you. They no longer want to be involved in these addictions no more. This family member might have knew about this person's addiction as well. They knew what this person desired. So they threw a little money up in their face, and now this person possibly hit rock bottom. Yep. Sometimes, do y'all know that family members that we're close to have soul contracts? They are contracted to like come up against us sometimes. So if you have a soul contract with a person and y'all supposed to be together and do some great shit, they have family member. It'd be the closest family member to you that comes in and knock you off your square or deteriorate your path or distract you off of what you're supposed to be doing. If that makes sense, I don't know. Yeah, somebody's gonna be receiving some kind of message. Okay. Um, this person is gonna express how they feel. Somebody here is willing to, if they didn't do it in the past, they're gonna try to do it now and tell you how they feel. Okay. They're going to tell you like, oh, I have trust issues. This is why the relationship was one-sided and, I detached. They had a love affair. Um, they're going to tell you I hooked up with somebody, possibly have an STD or something. They're going to try to tell you because this is your twin flame that's coming in. Yep. Your twin flame is coming in to tell you this. All this might be at play of the divine. This might be divine timing here. Yeah. Because in the past, you had to let this person go. Walk away from this person because you was tired of the drama. For some of you, you didn't know that this person had addictions, but then you discovered it. You guys' relationship began to be love hate. So it was just time to check up the deuces. But I feel like somebody want to come back because they feeling stupid now. They looking stupid, feeling stupid. They didn't hit rock bottom, okay? They got egg on their fucking face because whatever they went towards, whatever they agreed to, it backfired. And also somebody is going through karma, like I said before, but they also could be having some legal issues, like their life is falling apart and they might end up in the jail cell. You heard me? They missed out on the Empress, okay? You were of high value, and I guess to them they couldn't see it at one point. Maybe they didn't want to see it. One more. One more. Thank you. But somebody, they sick and tired, okay? They ready to end these cycles because they're over whatever decision that they made, okay? They're cutting ties with whatever this is here, and they're coming in, okay? They're very persistent. They're determined to get you back, okay? This person, you may feel them pull on your energy. They're still holding on to you, okay? I'm your girl, Nola Empress Big Queen. I know the video started off kind of all over the place. That's the coffee deck for you. Okay, it was just a multiple energies pulling on me. So I just grabbed my coffee deck because it was multiple people, multiple energies. Okay, I ask that you only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, if it don't fit, don't force that shit. I send beauty as always. I pay attention for my kings, my queens, my gods and goddess of the light. I love you guys for real, okay?